Hello everyone. I'm going to answer some questions from you all today. Oh, hold up. Okay, I'm good. So I wanted to say, actually no, goodbye.
In case you couldn't tell, that was a new character I'm trying out. I call him... I was too lazy to think of a character right now, so I'm just gonna put like subtitles as what he's saying later and do a voiceover and like put my own voice in later to speak for him so that it can seem like I was doing a funny character at the time. But really, I can't think of anything right now, so I'm gonna do it in post. Is that too long of a name for a character? I feel like that's a little bit too long. Like that might, like when people are talking about this character, it's like, oh hey, did you hear about ColorfulPockets' new character? Oh yeah, you mean, Dick couldn't think of a title name character for the guy, so he's gonna do it in post with the subtitles and the voiceover and all. I have no idea what you're talking about anymore. I know! Can you respond to this comment? I would, but I'm kind of busy answering some questions right now, so maybe at the end of the video... Wait a minute. How would you react if you woke up in a parallel universe to find that the only twisty pizza on Earth is Square One? Love Square One pizza. My favorite pizza joint. Real great. Why am I still looking below the camera? I'm not reading the question anymore. Guys, I don't actually read... I like look below the camera when I read these things, but they're actually just on a piece of paper in front of me. I just look down to make it look like I'm looking at the question. I'm not actually. I'm just looking like below the lens. If I were to actually read that, it would say life charge, because there's a battery there. Anyway, is there any good place where I can buy a Square One to throw at a wall? Well, yes. As long as you're buying the Square One to throw it at a wall, any place is a good place to buy a Square One. What is your main two-handed cube? This one... I forgot to bring it with me. That one. Drop your most worthless thing. Oh, I guess I gotta drop this comment then. How do I spell pockets? Well, I'd say you spell it pretty well. That's a pretty good job right there. A+ spelling, it's all lowercase letters. Good thing too, because it's at the end of a sentence and not in the beginning. So yeah, I'd say you spell it pretty well. That's how you spell pockets. Also with a keyboard. I thought that ZZ was just first two layers. Is there a ZZLL? There actually is. ZZLL is a name given to a specific subset of ZBLLs where you use phasing to solve two edges, and then it like limits the amount of cases by half or something. So there's about 200 ZZLLs or something. And it's a significant amount less to memorize than ZBLL, although for me personally, I don't really like phasing that much. It's kind of hard to recognize. It really isn't that bad, but like, I don't know, I don't like using it. Also, that's a lot of algorithms, and just like, you know, I'm learning ZBLL instead, which is a lot more algorithms. I'm starting to think that my logic doesn't really make that much sense. Will you make walkthrough solves? Well, in case you missed my last video, I actually am maybe planning on not exactly doing walkthrough solves, but doing like a critique solve video, which would be sort of similar for ZZ. So yeah, if you didn't see my last video and you want to send me an average of 5 ZZOH for me to critique, you should do that. Send it to my business email. You can find that in the About section of my YouTube channel. And I'll critique it like Chris Olsen did for those guys. You know. What's your least favorite cube you own? This one. I forgot to bring the Square One out here too. I gotta act like I would throw it, because, you know, you gotta follow through. If you pretend to pull a Square One out of somewhere, you should just pretend to throw it as well, because it's good form. You should always throw your Square Ones at a wall. Have you ever done blind solving? I don't know. Not that I can recall. Can you do a cube collection video? I can, actually. You know those 2 cubes that I forgot to bring out here? I'm gonna go collect them right now. Alright, and... collected. I would make a great Pokemon trainer. I can collect everything. Oh, gotta follow through. Is there an offer code for the cubicle.us for people who want to pay 5% more? Not that I know of off the top of my head, but I bet if you asked really nicely, they might let you. Like, just, like, put a note in. I'm pretty sure they let you put, like, messages with your order. So just, like, say, like, hey, can you just charge me, like, 5% more? They'll probably do it. I don't know. I can't speak for them, but, what I can say is that if you want to get 5% off any order at thecubicle.us, use the discount code POCKETS. That'll save you money. That'll save me time. It won't actually save me any time. I don't know why I said that. It'll save you money. That's better. and it shows your support for this channel and this show, and if you want to do that, you should. Okay.
Thanks for watching. Leave a comment if you have a question for me. Goodbye.